Good gracious gobbledygook. Beef, Wine, and Shenanigans is back in the building after an extended hiatus. We are ready to resume our broadcast situation.
Yay!
Back again is Mark Abbott, Kirk Johnson, Denise Tapscott, and myself, Stephen Van Patten. Hey guys, how's everybody doing?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long
It's
time.
been a
It's been a
minute.
long time.
Since I left you.
Another dope beat to
Step two.
Step two.
Yeah.
Step two.
Oh, she went to
Longer than a
Timberland.
3-hour
All
tour.
right.
Yeah,
She went to Timberland. All right. So there's been some stuff we've done together. There's been some stuff we've done apart.
Yeah.
But getting on the nerd trail real quick, one thing that we all experienced was X-Men 97. And
so good.
holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All the feels, some serious drama for a freaking animated series. I think the numbers speak for itself. It's like the highest rated thing Marvel's done since they started their streaming business. And it was just really, 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 really good. They weren't afraid to kill characters. They had a bunch of stuff happening. People lost their powers, they got them back.
Yeah.
Professor X was, chilling on another planet with his boo for a hot minute.
While an attempted genocide happened on planet Earth.
Basically.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Well, cake is good.
Right. Oh my God. And for a little while, Magneto was kind of letting the hair out a little bit, like,
he sure did.
On some Dorothy from the Golden Girls kind of shit. Like
yes.
What's going on, son?
Like who knows he had head and shoulders like that?
Right.
I don't even know if that was Head and Shoulders. That was like some
Vidal Sassoon.
If you don't look good, we don't look good.
You don't look good.
The locks was flowing.
Yeah, they were. Gosh.
He was like, that was about as metrosexual as I've ever seen a superhero. I mean, that was wild. And then as soon as he got back to being angry, he put on the old costume.
Yeah. Right, the helmet came back on, hair tucked in. Yes, and he was mad.
Well, he had reason to be. Shit.
Obviously, yeah.
Justification.
I mean, and I don't know what was better, the show itself or the memes.
Oh gosh.
Because the memes were bananas. The memes
they were
bananas. The whole the Storm memes, I've been gone 5 minutes. Who's Madeline?
Right.
Where the hell is Gambit? Why is Charles back? Like,
right.
The Storm memes were hilarious.
Yes.
The internet remains undefeated.
Yes. I love that they used to have most of the original voice actors. Like the Storm we heard was the Storm for back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought that was so cool. Yeah.
Except she also wasn't overacting.
Right.
Not like back in the
all right. Like,
we gotta let him.
Like easy, Cicely Tyson.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, and she did multiple voices too. She did the voice of that crow thing.
Right.
Yeah. Is it owl or crow? It was
an owl.
Owl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on now, Storm. That costs money.
Right.
So, of course, out of the success of X-Men 97, now it sounds like we there's rumors flying around. I can't confirm it, There's rumors flying around that we're gonna get X-Men. I mean, we're gonna get Spider-Man 98.
Oh.
And I think I heard something about a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover.
Yeah. It's already in the comics. They already have that in the comics.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
didn't know that. Oh, that's awesome.
100%. Of course, I don't know if that's live action or if that's animated, but I do remember I saw something like that. As I'm going down various rabbit holes.
Do you think the Spider-Man thing is because of the cameos at the end?
Oh, absolutely.
Could be.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I totally, because the cameos were fucking, that was stupid right there.
I had to watch it a couple times to try to catch him. I was like, there's, yeah.
They burned Captain America and Tony Stark.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Strange is doing operations and shit with magic, saving lives, and Tony Stark, Captain America like this. I don't know if that's a good idea, President.
Right,
Mr. President. Fuck you, Captain America. I'm gonna shoot that shit down.
Speaking of Captain America, Captain America got punked.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he got punked.
Oh hell yeah,
hard.
Oh yeah, Rogue ain't no joke.
Rogue, and spoiler alert for everybody who didn't see it. I mean, everybody knows. So they kind of played it as another love triangle, because that's what the X-Men need, another love triangle.
Right.
They messy.
Right. They are messy. They're
messy.
I mean, so bad enough we've got the whole Jean, Logan, Wolverine thing, which of course when Madeline showed up, Logan should have just been like, hey shorty, let me holler at you for a second.
Right. What's up?
Right.
Even though technically he's shorty, but and don't ever tell him I said that. But anyway, once there's two of them, right? Once there's two of them, I mean,
eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Right?
Exactly. Work it out. But now we gotta have Magneto, Rogue, Gambit, which I guess was in the comic books.
Was it?
To some degree. To some degree, but it's just like, all right, guys, come on, man. It's X-Men, not Grey's Anatomy. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
The mutants of X Mansion. Right after the Housewives of New Jersey.
Right.
The mutants of X Mansion, yeah.
I mean, seriously, folks.
But that probably, oh my God. I literally lost my breath. When Gambit said, Gambit's the name, remember it. And I'm like, oh, damn, no.
Yeah.
Because I knew as soon as he said it, I was like, oh, but I don't think I've ever seen a cartoon character break down like that. Like Rogue was like,
yeah.
I mean, it faded out with her screaming. And I was like, okay.
I think that's cool though. I love it. Yeah,
that's great. That's great.
It gives the characters more layers.
It gave us no out music, so now you have to sit there. Right. I'm like, that's the second time y'all did that, because you did that with Infinity War when the movie ended and got everybody sitting in the theater just like rethinking their lives. Like,
right. My eyes are sweating.
What happened just now?
I mean, that whole episode was just that whole episode was like the whole guys, everything, the whole island, people. Everything. Oh my God.
Everything. Yeah.
And we supposed to still be marching for peace?
Right.
That was
Really? That was harsh.
But then you talk about love triangles. What about Professor X and Magneto at the end? I was like, what?
Oh wow.
They didn't love triangle. That's one nigga out the closet, and another one's like still in.
Kind of like
oh snap. Oh snap.
That's like
those are some blurred lines right there.
Right,
I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at all. But like to see like that passion that the two of them had, regardless of what label you want to put on it, it was really good. Really, really, really good.
But I tell you what
That's
else is crazy. The whole, you know what, Charles? Something I've been dying to say to you.
You
Shut up.
up.
Yeah. That to me, to the, and speaking to the other point, that had Louis Lestat vibes.
Yeah.
From Interview with a Vampire.
Oh,
that
yes,
totally
yeah.
had Louis Lestat.
Yeah.
I love you, but you get on my nerves.
Right.
You get on my last nerve type shit right there.
Yes.
That shit is a long-term relationship, sexual or otherwise.
Yeah.
That's just like a long-term relationship. That's you can't have that with like them niggas just met like a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
have to have like
way
years,
too
damn long.
years.
Y'all done
history.
You know what I mean?
Y'all done said too much to each
Dudes ruin
other.
the sheets together. Dudes
over
ruin the
the
sheets together and
years.
everything. That's,
Crazy.
that's awesome. And the worst thing though, this I want to say this is the sad part about everything that we're talking about, how great it was. That the showrunner is not coming back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And that kind of
Why?
shit always happens.
Yeah.
Oh.
That kind of shit always happens.
There was a black
But, like-
writer, and they fired him. They're having a second season. There is a second season already in the can, but they let him go.
And they didn't. Hollywood
guess-
shenanigans.
I guess somebody didn't learn from what happened when they did that to what was that? The Neil Gaiman show.
Oh, the American Gods.
American Gods.
Oh,
We're gonna change the showrunner.
Yeah.
Hold on, excuse me.
Right. American Gods became Spirit Airlines at that point.
Oh shit.
Prepare for landing. Emergency landing.
Prepare for
We're not in
landing.
Colorado.
Prepare for landing. We're already on the ground. Well, welcome to Detroit. We're in Cincinnati. Cleveland, we love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone would be kind to allow us to borrow any of their rolling suitcases, the wheels seem not to be working on this particular aircraft. Any wheels you have on the craft would be very helpful to our landing situation. Thank you very much.
I gotta step back. I gotta step back for something. You said there's a G.I. Joe Transformers. Okay. Only way I'm watching it.
Yeah.
There's only one contingency. They got to bring back Cold Slither.
Okay.
Nobody knows what I'm talking about. You don't remember? You don't remember?
Is this a relative of Snake Eyes?
You do not remember? I brought this up before. Cold Slither was that band that Zartan had.
Oh my
That was
god.
Cold Slither, you'll be joining us soon.
Oh,
I can't
For a hot minute, that sounds like a beer you sell at a biker's club. Cold Slither.
Cold Slither.
I like a cold slither, please.
I can't get a Cold Slither.
On the rocks.
Only the real bikers drink
Cold
Slither.
Slither you're drinking? Oh no, my brother. You got to get your own.
Get your own.
So you're right. You know what? I second that with Mark. Cold Slither. I want to hear Cold Slither try to serenade a Transformer.
Okay. Here's the thing though. Cold Slither
I want to hear that.
has to be played by Lion.
Yeah. Oh.
By who?
Lion, the band that sang the Transformers theme from the '85 movie.
Oh.
And it hold on. And it has to be played through Shockwave. When he transforms.
Oh shit.
Oh, Slither, you'll be
Or
joining
Soundwave.
us.
Yeah.
Or
Soundwave, there it is.
Or Soundwave.
Yes. Cheers to that, sir. That is
That's good. I like
that's
that.
brilliant.
That's a good idea.
Brilliant.
That's a good idea. We need to put that in a PowerPoint presentation, send it to the producers, and be like, "Fuck you, pay us."
Yes.
Right.
That's what we need to do to that.
Oh,
A
my
G.I. Joe
goodness.
Transformer collaboration can't be complete without Cold Slither. Music by Lion. Right?
Unfortunately,
Soundwave.
it's probably going to be millennials in charge and Gen Z people in charge, and it'll be like, "Who's Cold Slither?"
And that one guy.
Because I mean, we didn't even remember. Mark had to remind
I was like,
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. He's like an evil genius at that point.
He is an evil genius. What part of that?
Slither.
Mark Abbott.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
Genius.
You know, I want Mark. I want you to start doing Dungeons and Dragons as the dungeon master. You'd be brilliant. I'm sorry. Cast Cold Slither.
People like, what the hell? Roll this 20. Boom. Cold Slither gets you.
Hilarious.
You are now joining Cold Slither, but I don't want to join Cold Slither.
If you do that, I swear to God, if you do that, I will go out and buy an Aleister Crowley cowl just for you to wear. Just for you to wear.
But it was a barbarian. Not anymore.
Exactly.
Nope.
Aleister Crowley. Yeah.
You get that, and I'll do my hair like Thulsa Doom and sit there just like.
Oh my God. We can make that happen.
Cold Slither.
Infidel defilers. They shall all drown in lakes of blood.
That's the way to do it. Slither there. Slither up there. Slither. Come. Slither toward me.
I will give up all my D&D campaigns.
I
will give up all my D&D campaigns just to campaign on your game. Just to be on your game. I'll do that shit. Kirk, you coming? No, I can't, man. Mark's campaign is up tonight. I can't fuck with y'all. Cold Slither's fucking in the house. I can't do it with y'all.
Cold Slither.
That's awesome.
Fuck. Hilarious.
Actually, you know, it's funny how that just kind of came up. I just got my I just received my what was it? Dragons of Storm Island.
Ooh.
Because I don't know if you guys remember, I actually played with the extra credit people. And it's so funny because I actually got like a fan DM. Like that was like the game was like almost a year and a half ago, and somebody like wrote me on Instagram, "Oh my God, you were so good." And I was like, dude, that was a while ago, but thank you.
No,
okay,
that's
the internet is timeless.
That's good, right? Yeah. It is. It's supposed to be. But that's shit, man. Maybe wait a couple more months, man. Your name will be ringing out throughout the DM world. SVP thinks you can't handle it. I'm waiting for that meme. SVP thinks you can't handle the truth. SVP
like
thinks
I still get
this Bloody Mary.
The Bloody Mary. I still get random comments as Tasha from the Vamps Next Door, and that hasn't been on in a while.
Oh, right.
I like that. I love that fan, but you take care of your fans, guys.
That's right. That's right.
Speaking of fans,
it's hot as fuck.
Godzilla, I bet it. Well, it looks hot in there where you are in the fucking tomb.
I can't fucking get any air.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't have any air conditioning back in the Storm Isle days that you seem to be trapped in at the moment.
I'm in Brownsville. They ain't got no air conditioning out here.
Oh well, then there's that. Fucking Best Buy is like, no, sir, we don't deliver out there.
Oh no.
Oh no. Right. You better call Sears, motherfucker.
Sears.
They're like, how about this? We just drop it off by Utica and Prospect Park. Utica. Yeah, Utica and Easter Parkway, and you come pick it up from there.
Over by third tree on the left.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Can I borrow a dolly?
Exactly.
Right. Godzilla -1.
Yes.
Whoa.
Ooh. Oh my stars. Man. Yes.
And in pre-interview, we discovered that Kirk actually has not seen it yet. So we won't go too deep spoiler wise, but it is plain as day how they won that Oscar, folks, with all that Marvel shit, all the DC shit, everything. And it was like a meaningful, get in your feelings type story on top of everything else.
Yeah.
I want to say that a lot of the American Godzilla stuff, they try to make you care about the humans.
Right.
There's an honest attempt. But I gotta tell you that very first Godzilla movie, like I was pissed just because Bryan Cranston died so early. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Did y'all really just have me spend this money for these tickets?
Right.
And y'all really did me a bait and switch. Y'all really had me thinking that Heisenberg was gonna go up against Godzilla.
Right. Except
Only
that kick ass.
Completely right.
Right.
Kind of shit is that?
Right.
Oh my god!
And then you can't leave after he's gone. Right. It's like, oh
no, I wasn't right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like kick ass and a depowered Scarlet Witch.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that one I like because it wasn't the typical locations. Like Godzilla, he's always in New York or he's in like Japan, all over the place. But this time he's in Vegas, he's in San Francisco. So the one that Bryan Cranston, I appreciated that one. In Hawaii, like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got no places to go. Yeah.
No,
but
that's
this
true.
one,
I mean, it's good that they mixed that up in that movie.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Godzilla
-1.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny because, so again, going down rabbit holes in the internet, you know, people are trying to figure out why it was named -1.
Right.
And I'm just gonna assume Mark knows and is about to give us the answer. So
look at his face.
Cold slither.
He's just typing away on that keyboard.
For the folks that are only listening to this, Mark has literally like turned away from us and he's like in his computer on some Oracle shit right now.
Typing furiously away.
Oh my god, there's like smoke rising off the keyboard. Hysterical.
Oh man.
I actually had heard, and I don't remember now clearly why they called it. But I think it had something to do with this was supposed to be sort of like the original Godzilla. They went back to one. To starting all over. I think that was what I had heard earlier because some people were saying they didn't understand what the -1 was about. But
I heard something similar. Yeah, I did.
And yeah, that I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think, not since Shin Godzilla. I don't think I've ever seen Godzilla that pissed off. Like, no, like he looked like he was through. Like, I'm sorry, him swimming behind the boat and peeking up out of the water, and I'm like, see, I'd have jumped over the side after that. I'd have been like, nah, see, I'm not, no, bye. I'd have been like, no, there's no way.
Mark, you'd have been dead.
Dude, look.
Godzilla was so focused, though.
Wherever he needed to be that day. Because you know, in the original Godzilla, when he hit Tokyo, it was at night. You know, kind of like, I'm gonna catch y'all off guard. Y'all going to the club, I'm gonna catch you. But he rolled up through Tokyo. They were like, I think he's here. And they're like, he's in the middle of the street,
Broad daylight. In broad daylight.
And broad daylight. I mean, and throwing things.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Throwing things like I ain't got no fucks to give.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Wait till you see. Wait till you see. Yes.
I'm gonna watch that.
Subway car. Hey, get that out of here. Whose tank is this? Give me that over here.
Like he was, but to Mark's point, he definitely was like on some where's my money, motherfucker? Like he was like he was on one.
Yeah.
And like, he wasn't even the wild thing is he wasn't like eating people, because for a second he did the kind of like Jurassic Park thing where he would catch dudes out there and get them with his mouth, and you're like, oh damn. But yeah, exactly. He didn't even eat dudes. He was just like he's literally chucking them like it was a game. Almost like a game.
To me, he felt like Bruce the shark in Jaws. Like he was just like merciless. He just kept coming. He had that extra edge to him. Yeah, Godzilla was not playing. What I appreciated about this one is that like you have this great storyline about the people, and because the writing is so good, they don't have to force it. They just like, this is what happens and this is what's going on. And then so then your focus isn't on Godzilla, like, let me see the monster. Oh, you know he's coming. There's no question. He is so mighty and he's so powerful. You're like, oh my God, like you want to cheer for him, but you almost don't want to cheer for him, which is rare for me because I'm always cheering for Godzilla. Always. Team Godzilla, 200%. This
absolutely.
One.
However, this one was mean.
Yeah, he was really, really mean.
Just
mean. That Godzilla, like he saw X-Men 97. It was like, that's some shit y'all did at Genosha. Fuck y'all.
Well, I mean,
wait till you see.
I mean, all right, I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna see this tomorrow.
It was. I think the thing that got me was
that those big titties. No, sorry. What? Sorry. No, weird science reference for all of you there.
What's up with that? Godzilla had titties in this? She's
my stars.
No.
Delete.
No, Kirk. I was literally just fucking around.
So
Godzilla twerking in Japan.
SVP, this is your fault. This is entirely your fault. SVP.
Oh, Lord have mercy. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back.
You did it. It's all your fault. So dumb.
Brought to you by Aspercreme.
Not Aspercreme.
Yeah, Aspercreme. Where I was going. Where I was going.
Yes, Mark. Professor, please.
I've seen a video. Godzilla ass and pussy.
You know what?
Somebody needs a timeout. Oh, my stars.
As I was saying.
Yes, sir.
No. What really got me is the fact that, in normal circumstances when you're dealing with Godzilla, somebody shoot at him and he kind of like brush it off or just kind of look down and be like, yo, what you doing?
Right.
We got to a point he got hit and was like, and spikes started lighting up. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you that man? And that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
The first time he did that, the first time he did that, I'm screaming at the TV, tell him why you mad, son.
And no explanation.
No.
Wasn't you know what? He took a page out of your boy's book from the Warriors. Yo, Godzilla, why you love Tokyo? No reason. I just like doing stuff things like that.
Yeah, that Godzilla. That Godzilla. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my stars. Yeah. So Kirk, you got to watch it. It's really, really good. Definitely one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. Yeah.
And the rest of you out there that haven't indulged,
stop it.
You need to get out there.
It's on Netflix. It's available on Netflix.
And you know what you need to do when you watch it? You need to tell him why you mad, son.
Oh my god. Okay, we need a different topic. Oh my stars. Kirk is gone. Oh my god.
Kirk is done.
He's done.
There it is.
It's entirely SVP.
Oh my god.
What did I do? You know what you did, son.
Japan in a pot.
What is
okay, so what else have we seen or not seen?
What have we seen or have we not seen?
We've been gone for
Godzilla
a moment, gentlemen.
When did y'all see Godzilla vs. King Kong? The third one or the fourth one?
I did see the Kong one. Yeah. It was okay. It was all right.
You know what? That one escaped me. That one actually, I had forgotten it even came out.
Yeah, it was okay. It was all right. There were some cool cameos in that one.
Really?
There's one part where Godzilla actually he curls up like a cat in the Coliseum, which is pretty neat. Yeah. Yeah. I was don't rush to go see it. He curls up like a cat.
Yeah, sir.
Wait, he was taking a nap?
I don't know.
He's trying to cover his face. He can't stop laughing.
The last time.
I knew you were gonna say it. I knew it. I should have brought it up.
The last time we were wondering why Godzilla did anything, you remember what was that? Monarch.
In Monarch, yeah.
Monarch.
Where you sleeping in the desert?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, what are you doing in the desert?
He just makes himself at home wherever he wants.
He
does. He really does. He just pops up and you're like, whoa. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He just shows up. He does that in this one too.
Yeah. Why was he just sleeping in the deserts in Africa?
We don't know. It's because he does what he does. Just like cats. You don't know what they do. They do it because they want to do it.
I imagine there's going to be something where they explain sort of like a migration pattern or something like that. Like I'm almost, and I could be reading way more into it than I should, but I remember watching like because every once in a while I hit the Discovery Channel and you see like some killer whales or not even killer whales, like blue whales and right stuff like that. And there's like a migration situation. Like you gotta be in this particular place in order to spawn kids and stuff like that. So maybe it's something like that.
Well, I think like in Monarch they kept insinuating that like he was tracking other monsters. So that might be part of it too.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have a big ass fight. I'm trying to give no spoilers, but he has a big ass fight and then he takes a nap after.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's not like him looking for radiation to feed on or something.
In that particular case, no. But he could. But in this particular Godzilla Kong one, he wasn't looking for radiation.
All right.
But it makes sense. That makes sense.
Forgive me. I mean, I just thought of like a big corporation would be like, all right, so Godzilla feeds on radiation, uranium. Wherever he lands, that's where uranium is. So we need to destabilize that country to get their uranium.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
but that's kind of
I don't hate that.
That's kind of been like Kong versus Godzilla though. That's what happened. I think he's always going wherever the radiation was, and then you had the other story about King Kong. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So all those countries.
Like, why did he destroy this? Because you had a bunch of radioactivity stuff.
Right. Because you have uranium there.
Yeah.
Godzilla feeds on it.
And then they want to take it over. Yeah.
For his BBL. Yeah, it just makes sense.
It's kind of interesting when you think about it because the most effective opponents to climate change are make believe characters like Godzilla and Aquaman.
Right.
Well, Godzilla too is because of the nuclear testing that they did.
After those two, we finally get to real life with Greta Thunberg, and then we got nobody.
Right.
Right.
Somebody needs to step up. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
No doubt.
So Godzilla -1.
Yes.
It's on my list.
Please.
And Godzilla versus Kong, I can wait for like.
You can kind of wait a little bit. It was good, but it wasn't great. Like, yeah, Godzilla -1's like.
there. And Godzilla conquers village in like Christmas or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Christmas present on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want the Godzilla Christmas special. That's gonna be dope.
You know, I always want that.
Featuring Rodan, Mothra. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
And Perry Como.
Perry Como.
I'm not saying it.
Why not?
monster,
They stuck what's his name in that horrible Raymond Burr. You know,
and you know
we
what?
got to appeal to the American.
That's one of the reasons. One of the other reasons to really respect Godzilla -1. No white
Raymond.
None.
No Raymond Burr.
No white savior.
No.
Japanese people had to handle that shit on their own.
Yes. And it's like they already
no
tried to
Tom
recover.
Cruise.
No.
Yep.
No
Kick Ass.
No Jake Gyllenhaal.
No Sigourney
None.
Weaver.
No.
Even though I love Sigourney Weaver.
Love her very much. I met her.
Very much.
So I have a question. So with this, we watch horror movies, we watch monster movies. And sometimes the monster movies aren't so much horror movies, but action thrillers, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Not really monster, like horror monster. Would this be like a real like Godzilla horror movie?
I would say so. For him, based on the way the people are, for them, the characters, he's definitely a horror for them. And definitely, without spoilers,
and there's one particular aspect about this version of Godzilla that completely qualifies him, and I don't want to spoil it until I'm going to talk about it next week.
Right.
But just for the sake of Kirk and everybody else who didn't, take care. So you have a week, and I'll be talking about this shit because it's important, and it is very, very, very in line with this being a horror movie.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah, I love it. Seriously. Yeah.
I like that.
You walk out, you're like, damn. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. For real. Yeah.
Right. And it's so blatant that Denise and Mark already know what I'm talking about. So
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd like to segue if I'd like.
Please.
Of course, Professor.
Acolyte.
Acolyte.
Now, thank you for taking this back 100 years into the Republic.
Yes.
The First Republic, getting away from the Skywalker lore and all of that. We got a sister in the main character.
Yeah.
Amandla Stenberg.
Playing dual roles.
Yes.
Is that a spoiler? Is that a spoiler?
Not really. No.
Wait, you find out first.
Not if you read the credits. So
yeah, there you go.
That's fair.
So yeah,
but you have to read the credits. But the credits only come in after you saw the episode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like once you see the episode, and you see it in the first episode, so it's not like
it's the first episode. First episode,
she's great. She's great.
She's great. We got a really good story developing here for the Old Republic. Get a chance to yes.
A Star Wars noir.
And we get to see something I never thought I would ever see ever.
Ever.
Do tell.
Oh, Wookiee Jedi.
Yes. And that's like an episode 2. Yeah.
I will say no more because I said something to Denise about why he had to look a certain way. And this seems to be a Wookiee thing. Every time we get a different iteration of a Wookiee, he is never like Chewbacca.
Right.
I give them that much. Like
which I appreciate.
Your boy and Boba. Yeah. Your boy and Boba Fett had a chip on his shoulder.
He was the best part of Boba Fett.
And he was the best
part.
Of the book of Boba.
So for me anyway.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed these first 2 episodes. I think Tuesday's a new episode, thankfully.
Yeah.
I do appreciate the fact that we're not getting the stoic Jedi.
Yeah.
We're getting Jedi that think outside the box.
Yeah.
That, you know.
And a willing to show compassion and emotion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
More emotion being shown on a couple of the Jedi's that are in the show. So
yeah, I think it's really good writing. Really good writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The actors are good. Yeah.
And I will say,
for sure,
I did make the big mistake of, going through YouTube and stuff, and cats lambashing, the Acolyte for all types of fuckery. Well,
because it's a multicultural cast, man.
Exactly. Yeah, they'll hide it with this explanation like, oh, it was too slow, or oh, they're not supposed to be Jedi's aren't. Why are you rewriting the Jedi canon? That kind of crap, as opposed to just saying what you really want to say. You're uncomfortable with main characters in braids. You're uncomfortable with main characters in dreadlocks who ain't from Wakanda.
Right.
You're uncomfortable with all the Jedi. None of your main Jedi being white people.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Right, because the main character Jedi is actually Korean actor.
Yeah.
Yes.
From the what game?
From Squid Game.
From Squid Games.
Oh, I knew it looked familiar.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it. So, and it's weird, and it's distressing for me because I keep seeing these fucking clickbait, like Acolyte, the biggest flop for Star Wars, and all this kind of craziness, and I can't help but remember hearing the argument that somebody said Star Wars fans are more toxic than Star Trek fans.
Yeah.
And I can't
So don't pay attention to any of that. It's a really good show.
I mean,
it's really good show.
This was
awesome.
This goes back to, so this made me think of here we go again. Couple of about a month ago, they premiered a new Superman.
Oh, right.
Here we go with the bitching. Oh, look at the suit. And I'm like, you know what? What do y'all want?
Yeah.
Like, I to me don't know. What do you want? Like, if you just want to live in that collective bubble that you've been living in since, then go back there and just continue to watch the same ones over and over and over again. Characters have to evolve. We have to go in different directions.
Yeah.
And after a while, it's just, I get it. We all have fans. We're all fans of one thing or another.
Christopher Reeve.
We don't always like to see the original upended. The original, that's what got you into it, and you still hold a special. But there comes a point where you, as an adult, have to go, you know what? This wasn't made for me in mind. This is for the guys behind me.
Right.
So I can step back and I can appreciate what they're trying to do here, because again, this isn't for me.
Right.
Yeah.
But we get into this, oh, this isn't like Obi-Wan. I thought Obi-Wan was really well done. But you got people complaining like, oh, why would Obi-Wan do that? And Obi-Wan he's a fictional character.
Right. You ain't write him.
You didn't write him,
right?
And if the people at Dell Books or anybody else wanted you to write their Star Wars, they would have called you up and asked you to come down here and write something.
Right.
They didn't. So at the end of the day, it's just watching everything from a fresh perspective now.
Yeah,
I love the fact that the Acolyte. Because really, you don't have anything to bitch about, because this is 100 years before your Star Wars.
Yeah.
Nothing to do.
It's not a retelling. It's not a recasting.
You went 100 years back.
100 years.
Yeah.
So there's really nothing for you to complain about, because this is not your Star Wars.
Exactly.
These are not your Jedi.
These are not the Jedi you are looking for.
Exactly.
So, if you want to stay in the Skywalker world, great. I mean, Fun
It's not
times.
going anywhere. Yeah.
Not going nowhere.
There's nine movies.
But
Right.
and there's enough canon there to shake a stick at. Now, you know, I'm actually enjoying now going back and seeing a lot of these things that are no longer like ingrained, like even X-Men 97.
Mm-hmm.
If you've never watched X-Men before, this was a very different X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't the same X-Men we grew up watching on Saturday morning. I think it was better. Actually,
Yes.
I think it matured very well.
No.
And I'm watching the old episodes with my daughter now. So, you know, she's really getting into the character and learning who they are and everybody else. But it's like, did anybody see Wonka?
No, not yet.
No, I didn't.
Not yet.
Paul Atreides?
Yes. For a minute, I was like, who the hell's Paul? Oh, yeah, you're right. No, don't start with me with Paul Atreides. I sat through Dune Part 2. I'm still there.
I haven't seen that yet either. Dang,
I'm still on Arrakis.
When you see it,
that's how long that movie was.
Oh God!
When you see it, let me know.
Okay.
That's left shit out that I'm mad about. But go ahead.
But case in point, I heard so many people complain about the Wonka movie because they're trying to compare it to Gene Wilder.
Oh, you can't do that.
But this is Wonka. And the only thing I would have to question about the movie is when did Wonka become so cynical? Like if you see this Wonka, you're like, oh, okay. I understand how he learned certain things.
Okay.
But Gene Wilder's? Gene Wilder was just like, go ahead. Put your head in the oven.
He's like, no, stop.
That's still my favorite. Mike TV. I'm going to put myself through television. No, please stop.
Please,
no.
Stop.
I'm like, oh,
I do remember that.
Yes. Yeah, the Gene Wilder, but he was like edgy. Yeah.
Edgy. But then that's like trying to compare him to Johnny Depp, who I swear was channeling Michael Jackson when he took that role.
Yes.
And literally was a completely different Wonka that I could appreciate. So when you're so stuck, like I think that's where, I hate to say this, but I think this is where the DC fans are never going to get what they want. Because at least with the Marvel fans, we tired. I think we got so much Marvel stuff. We're like, wait, what is this one again? It's like, this is wait, did I miss something? No, like, I didn't know there was a Marvel movie coming this summer. Did y'all?
Deadpool and Wolverine?
No,
sir.
No.
What?
There's a Captain America with, what's the name, who was with Mackie?
Oh, really?
Yes.
The White Wolf thing?
I don't know if it's called the White.
That
I don't even know what it's called. But I know that
the White Wolf. Yeah.
But like the Deadpool Wolverine comes out July 26th because that's my sister's birthday. That's why I'm like, yeah, I know that one.
Yes. But there's another one because you know how I know?
How do you know?
Happy Meals came out with toys from this thing, and I'm like, wait, there's another wait.
Nice.
What did I miss?
Nice.
I think DC fans, they're never going to be happy, so they just keep getting stuff. People are just like, oh, you want an Aquaman movie? Here you go. Well, this and that, shut up. You got your Aquaman movie. Now,
you want a Blue Beetle? You want a Blue Beetle?
You want Blue Beetle? Want Blue Beetle? Oh, hey, let me get 2 Blue Beetle. Orange whip, 3 orange whips. You know, like,
is the ice cream machine working?
Black Adam? Not the White Adam? Black Adam?
Black Adam.
Limited edition.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
But I think also with the DC stuff, and Mark, you're right on pinpointing the lack of just realistic expectations from that fan base. And the flip end of it is Marvel has done such a better job, I want to say, of modernizing their original concepts. Like 20 years ago, 20 years ago, a Thor movie would have been whack under any circumstances because you didn't have the technology and you didn't have, and there was nothing in the canon that allowed for it to all be explained by the fact it's a different environment. It's different. It's magic, but it's also science.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that they managed to pull all that together just to facilitate Thor. Because think about everything else. I mean, you know, rich guy makes, you know, iron suit. All right.
Yeah.
You know, guy gets super serum. Guy gets, you know, and he becomes Captain America. Guy gets too much super serum, becomes the Hulk. You know, it's like that sort of works in its own way. And
like even like
DC
Blade
stuff,
vampire guy.
Right.
Yeah.
And DC kind of has the potential for that, but because they're stuck, like they got shit for, and maybe rightfully so, they got shit for Man of Steel being dark. They also got shit for Kevin Costner dying a useless death with his super powered son right there to just kind of stand there and watch because I gotta pretend I don't have so all of that. Like, what are you fucking doing?
Right.
You know, for a hot minute there, in that moment, I thought he was gonna say, "Just tell Whitney I love her." Get swept away.
Oh, you made Mark leave. You made him get up out of his chair and exit stage left. Wow.
That was looking at the face. He had that, I will always love you. He had that look.
I can take
that's
you nowhere.
That's called the black girlfriend effect. That's a black girlfriend effect.
Agreed. I agree with all that.
Make you want to walk into a whirlwind.
What God, what's those big titties? Anyway.
Oh Lord. And there he goes again. SVP. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's what's called a comedy callback, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so the DC thing, and I think part of that also was when DC realized that Marvel was kicking their ass, they rushed how they were going to handle it. Like, oh yeah. This movie out, that movie out, blah, 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 without really like part of the reason that the Marvel stuff works so well is because they took their time and got us emotionally invested. They stretched that shit out, and now we all care. I say it over and over again. If you had told me 20 years ago I was going to be watching a Hawkeye series, a Christmas-based Hawkeye series, and I would actually care, I would have told you to kiss my ass.
Yeah, it's true.
Still, it happened. Yeah. And it happened because Marvel very, very meticulously executed this whole campaign of we're going to make you care about bench players.
Yeah. Great character development.
That's
Great
what they did. They make because after a while you can only pay fucking Robert Downey Jr. but so much.
Yeah.
And you have to let everybody else get their shine.
Yeah.
DC has been fucking up.
I know.
And
they have the potential.
And to be fair, you know, the way Star Wars has been handled, there's been a lot of great stuff. There's been a lot of stuff that, man, wait, what do you mean? You know, it is hard and it is painstaking to do what Marvel did. Now, Marvel is, of course, is also responsible for superhero fatigue.
Yeah.
Some of that is happening now too.
Yeah, we're tired.
But they can get shit back on track. And I think one of the things, well, let's say two of the things that they're going to do that's going to get them back on track will be Deadpool Wolverine and the reboot of Daredevil, which will also bring back John Barenthal, I think that's his name,
Yes, it
as
is.
the Punisher.
As a Punisher, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was
if they do those two things correctly, they will be back on top.
They will.
Yeah.
And to your point, DC has done a beautiful job at character development in television.
Right.
And in their animation.
Right.
Oh, their
animation. The animation is
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Hands down.
And I think what the recipe should have been was give the audience follow the template of the X-Files. Give the audience a series and then bring these characters over into a motion picture. Like if you had the Flash series, and let's say like the what is that? The Paradox or Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Crisis on Infinite Earth. Yes.
That should have been a motion picture.
Right.
With a real budget and real CGI.
And that would have introduced.
You have all those characters being introduced on the show. It's like what is it? I forgive me for using this analogy, but it's true. WrestleMania. If you watched wrestling every damn week going up to WrestleMania, there was some shit happening that was culminating slowly. And then when you were like, oh damn, pay-per-view, you're gonna have to you want to see how this ends. And they wouldn't even show, like when they came back after WrestleMania, everything was stills. They wouldn't even show you the actual match moving. They would just show you these little highlights. And
that is a real good point.
I'm like, why do I want to look at this? So now I'm going to pay money because I'm going to go back because I want to watch the match. I really think that's the route they should have gone instead of. I think the other problem is that they were so busy trying to give fan service. They were so busy trying to listen, but there's a way to listen to your fans and there's a way to let your fans walk over you. And I think again, I brought this up before about people who hate Zack Snyder, yet they sit through all his movies for some strange reason.
Well, they like to test their eyesight.
Hate me for saying this, but thank you for that Justice League movie. Because the crap that I went to see in the theater left out a whole storyline that finally I was like, so that's why he was doing, because they completely acted like what's his name didn't even exist. Cyborg.
Cyborg, right.
His whole storyline got removed.
Well, apparently, that was Josh Whedon's way of punishing the actor.
Punishing the actor.
I heard that too. Yeah,
that was and whatever went on between him and Gal Gadot. That there was also some static there to the point where the two of them went public, and they were like, "Okay, so he's toxic."
Yeah.
And so here's the thing. Hollywood, over the course of its history, plenty of toxic directors. Hitchcock, Kubrick, on and on. However, those motherfuckers at least brought results. They at least cut good ass movies that you can't go back and say, well, what about this? No.
Classics. All of them made classics.
No. So Josh Whedon turns out overrated.
Trash.
And didn't know how to treat people properly.
Like the second Wonder Woman, really? Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that was like, that's almost like
that was another thing altogether. That was.
But then it seemed like when they do it the first time, somebody gets a little too excited, and then because that happened with Wonder Woman, that happened with
Aquaman,
Shazam, that happened with Aquaman, that happened with. I mean, I guess we gonna get another. I'm hoping for another Robert Pattinson Batman because I really enjoyed.
I think we are
that version.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
I think we are.
They got that one right, I think.
I would just appreciate a Martian the Manhunter movie to explain why he was in Justice League in the first place.
Y'all still mad about that.
I'm so mad still about
that. He come down.
I'm so mad.
It's like, where the hell are you
mad, son?
I tell you right now, it'll be one of those things. I shit you not. If Steve called us after we finished fighting niggas in Russia and shit, and Parkside, and Steve said, "Yo, do you want to know what the fuck just happened?" So what happened, man? Speak on it. Martian Manhunter came down talking about the next time we need help, he gonna help us. I'll be like, "Speak on it, God. Speak on it." And Steve's gonna be like this. Well, you know I'm a petty motherfucker, right? Yeah. What you need, Steve? What you need? I got whales in the back, baby. Hey, Denise got like the entire fucking gods of Olympus coming down like, yo, I'll call them niggas up right now for you.
Right now.
Mark got it figured out already, like the fucking equinox equation and shit from another galaxy. It's like, you're a petty motherfucker, Steve, but I'm with you on that.
Right.
And all that gonna be just a movie of how we gonna fucking fuck the shit out of Martian Manhunter for coming late. First off, for stalking Superman's lady, for stalking her,
Right.
and then coming late. Niggas almost died, and you won't come. Hey, whenever you need me, I'll be around. Where the fuck were you out earlier?
Like,
That's where I was.
We needed you 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
you really could have helped.
Yeah.
I mean, at least even in the Marvel universe, the last thing Nick Fury was able to do was send off a page to
Right.
Right. Right.
He was like, click.
Right.
And she answered. She was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all got a payphone around here? Somebody got a payphone?
Right. Captain Marvel. Yay.
She came back. She's like, Nick ain't answering his phone. His phone.
even the dude who only shoots bows and arrows in the Avengers got some lick on. He showed up on time.
Right.
He showed up on time with everything he got.
Right.
He even showed up.
Right.
Martian Manhunter be like, I'm gonna go stalk this nigga's girl. But I'm gonna wait till they all come back in their beds and they come in at 2:00 in the morning and visit Batman and tell him, hey, that was some real cool shit you did. When you want to roll like that again, I got you.
Oh my stars.
I'll never forgive him for that. I'll never forgive him for that.
I'm like,
that's a good point. Just come drifting out of the sky like you delivering Popeyes or some shit. You know?
I would have shot that motherfucker. Like, what you calling? Oh, as soon as he turned his back and said, whenever you need my help, bam! You don't need help now.
Take your ass to urgent care.
Right.
Urgent care.
Why don't you go morph into something useful? How about that?
Oh my gosh.
Got a bullet in your back now. Why don't you change shape now? Go ahead.
It's like,
oh my stars.
It's like,
I'm still mad about that.
It's like the thing. Yeah, guys were out getting beat up. And Martian, where were you?
right. Martian, where were you? Fucking heels. Yeah.
It's like so we have completely
Cyborg.
We have completely lost our numbers. Everybody's down. Is that Martian Manhunter sitting at the end of the Was he here to hold her? Hold on. Bruh. Where were you?
He was making waffles in Lois Lane's apartment.
We needed you 2.5 hours ago. Where were you?
You me?
It's like,
I'm here.
It's like, hello?
Right.
He's where? Hold on. Martian's at the front desk. Want to know if he could come in.
Talking about his ID isn't working.
His ID ain't working. Tell him to go speak to HR.
Right. As everyone is trying to revive Superman, Martian Manhunter decides to morph as Martha Kent and visit Lois Lane because he figured he had nothing else to do.
So, we are saying that Zack Snyder is definitely better than Josh Whedon. We are not saying Zack Snyder's perfect.
Right. Yes, we are.
Right.
Yeah, everybody's entitled to make mistakes.
No, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Speaking of mistakes, oh, sorry, go ahead, Denise.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, Mark said, you don't have to watch everything. Like when Smallville came out, I was like, that's not my Superman. I'm not watching that. And eventually I did it. I was like, and that wasn't.
Do that again.
That wasn't. What's that my Superman? But later I did watch it. It's like, okay, this isn't bad. It wasn't bad. But that Superman wasn't for me, which is fine.
Right.
I didn't watch it religiously, but the couple of times I, checked it out, it was entertaining. It was, it was cute. It was cool.
It was that's right. And again,
that's
it wasn't for me.
Again,
I'm not gonna trash
it's it's the CW or the WB or one of those fucking things.
Right.
So it's like you can't turn that on and expect like everything to be like a freaking masterpiece. But to the earlier point, it's like that's why once they did a couple of seasons of Green Arrow, they should have went to movies. When they finished a couple of seasons of Flash, should have went to movies. There should have never been no fucking what was the time traveling thing.
Heroes of Tomorrow. Or something
yes,
like
that should have been a movie. If it caught on, then it's a series of movies.
Yeah,
it's like they were like super seniors almost in terms of like when they should have graduated from television and took those things to the big screen.
Yeah.
Everybody would have been so much better off.
Yeah.
But speaking of mistakes, something happened recently where so full disclosure to the folks that that are diehards, who all should know that on top of being amusing podcasters, we are also writers. And one of the things we try to do as writers is go to different conventions. Some of us were actually at StokerCon last weekend, and we had a blast. I think all of us are actually on our way to Multiverse in October.
Yes.
So if you live in Atlanta, you need to come say hi.
Yes.
I don't care how far away you live from the hotel. That's what cars are for. Anyway, so I kind of almost fell for a scam.
What?
Well, here's what happened. I happened to get an email, and apparently there was some thing, Voices Canada, or it basically it was a Black Voices author thing that's supposed to be happening in Ottawa, right?
Okay.
And I emailed the team just saying, hey, this might be something we want to look at.
Yeah.
I checked out the website, maybe filled in a blank or two. Something went wrong with the website, and then I just kind of like bailed on it. And then I start getting all these really aggressive emails. This has been going on all day, by the way.
Oh, shit.
These very aggressive emails. Have you done this? Have you done that? Have you done da? And it was like, first of all, on your website, it said the slots were filled, and I'm only signing up to be on a waiting list. What's with the aggro super pressure for me to finish filling out X, Y, and Z? You don't even have a space yet. So I go, I do whatever, I submit whatever, because now I'm kind of thinking, the team going to Canada, selling a bunch of books.
Internationally known.
Exactly. As Denise, basically, when I sent that was Denise's response to go all Rob Base on me. But so
I'm gonna work right now. Yeah. Sorry.
Now, first of all, I didn't know Kirk could do that. But anyway, I'm
very didn't know he could do that.
I'm just saying, I thought that was dope. So all this pressure And I'm like, and then I look, and then I had not seen that in order to get the table or secure the space on the list or whatever, it was $400.
Ouch.
Hadn't seen that part. And then I was like, because then here's the thing. I've been at this a while, and I've had plenty of people try to run game on me. Some succeeded and some didn't. But now that I see the price of this thing, and here it is, it's not even happening until April of next year. So wait, I'm supposed to send $400 to someone I don't even know to secure a spot at a convention in Canada in almost a year from now. It starts to feel sketchy. So what do? I type the confession. I mean, I type the name of the convention and with the words scam and question mark. I hit search, and sure enough, some shit on Reddit. I can't even tell you last time I've been on Reddit. Reddit pops up, and apparently these people have been banging people's dicks in for a while, to the point where there's actually already a class action suit on them.
Oh my stars. Wow.
To which now, so now I'm not getting emails from the same guy anymore. Now I'm getting like this picture of this redhead. Like, okay, like that's supposed to distract me. Okay. So
for a black event.
Right, yes. And I'm like, and they're like, yeah, so, you know, want to make sure, should we send you the invoice?
Oof.
So that, in order for you to secure your spot. Again, your website says you're out of fucking slots. And I'm just I'm not paying $400 to be on a waiting list. What kind of shit is that? When you're online to get in the club, you don't pay until you get in the club.
Right.
So
that's some bullshit.
I let her know. It's like, hey, I just stumbled on something. Looks like, you know, you guys might be a scam. So thanks, but no thanks.
Good luck with your endeavors.
I should have done that.
He should have done that.
But I just gotta let him know. Hey, stop bothering me.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers actually right back talking about we actually have our own case against those people to address the slander. Now, do you really think that after I get like that's gonna be the message to make me hand over $400?
$400.
Right.
No.
Like, are you fucking kidding? So I have not answered. I haven't said anything, and I'm probably not going to, even though now I'm afraid I'm going to end up maybe on some identity theft shit, you know, or something like that. Because, you know, that's how these motherfuckers operate or whatever. I do have to, I feel a little concerned about that, but they not getting my $400.
Heck no.
So,
no.
And obviously, you know, because before we started the show, I mentioned something was rotten in Denmark, but I didn't tell my castmates here the full story. So now you all know the story. So for those of you out there that are eagerly, because here's the thing, we're all struggling indie authors, all four of us, and a gang of our friends from the people that we were with at StokerCon, the people that we will be with at Multiverse, and on and on and on. And unfortunately, there are people out there that are looking to take advantage of people like us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we need to stay diligent. We need to let each other know when some bullshit like that comes up. So that's why I decided to tell the story on the show. So
I'm so glad you did. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad I figured shit out before I, got all hyped up. Because, unfortunately, younger me might have fallen for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And me.
Right.
I'd have been like, Steven, I'll send 4 and you send 4 and we'll get a table together and make it
Right.
one big table. And then got up to Ottawa, Canada at a hockey game.
Right.
Yeah. Bunch of guys in fucking moose masks. Oh no, eh?
No
we don't
way.
know anything about Black Riders here, eh? Yeah,
At least
we
they'd
all
be
been
nice
fucked
about
up.
it. Yeah.
Oh, well, Canadians are reportedly very nice, so they would have
They're
been nice
nice.
about it, but they would
Yeah.
have also been like, "Looks like you got ripped off, eh?" So that would have been would have been shit we could do.
Nope.
Except come back home and make up a story.
Right.
Would you like some bacon? Would you like some bacon?
Eh?
This ain't bacon. It's a sausage, just like a sausage dollar. It's a $half sausage. What do you mean bacon? It's not bacon.
I like that Canadian bacon. It's yummy.
That's not
Canadian bacon.
Now I got multiple people lying to me because I know that name.
Can't go nowhere.
That's a slice of sausage. That ain't a bacon. They lying to us, Steve. I'm feeling petty too now.
Exactly.
Start throwing bacon. Start Canadian bacon get thrown in the hockey pucks.
Tell them why you mad, son.
I'm like, where's Dudley Do Right? Where's Dudley?
This ain't bacon. This ain't bacon. This ain't those.
Oh my God.
Bacon? You know it.
Save you
Ham.
now.
Oh, ham.
Oh shit.
Ham. Ham and cheese. Yeah.
Daddy, slay some ham for me.
Oh man. Oh.
All right,
What?
folks.
Instead of bacon.
Oh, my stars.
This has been a successful return. I should say the
Yes.
successful return.
Successful
of
return.
Beef, Wine and Shenanigans. We hope
Yes.
you enjoyed it as much as I did.
Yes.
Because Remy ain't coming back.
And then there's that.
Well.
Actually, no.
Well.
Oh right.
No.
Well.
At the very end, we're looking at something at the very end.
Yes.
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 I take
Much
it
as
back.
that
I
shit
take it
hurt.
back.
Yes.
Much as that shit hurt.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to call Shenanigans on that.
Yes.
Right. Copy. Yep.
When we rejoin you next time,
Yes.
Next time.
we gonna get into some of this Trump trial shit.
Ooh.
Trump who?
You know, that motherfucker.
He ain't in jail yet? Shit, man. Damn.
Unfortunately, no.
He campaigning in Arizona.
Whereas
Yeah.
any one of us could steal a can of tomato sauce out of a bodega and be in a local lockup in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
That
They
motherfucker
stealing
still
Legos
walking-
out here in California.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Something like
yeah.
that.
I get caught. I get convicted for 5 counts of theft for stealing 5 pieces of Canadian bacon. And still, I still want to be able to run for president.
And that too. And all of that.
All of that.
So we'll do that next week.
Yes.
We'll keep it nice and happy, since that's what this episode was kind of. It was just like a happy reunion.
Yes.
A happy
Yes.
reunion. We're gonna get into the mud next week though. So
Okay.
brace yourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or as one of my favorite sportscasters would say, buckle up, Buttercup. So Beef, Wine, and Shenanigans coming back at you very, very soon.
Mhm.
Give it 7
BBL
days.
Zilly.
Give it 7
BBL
days.
Zilly.
And by that time, I would have seen
God.
Acolyte,
Yes.
and I'll be
And
here
I'll
in
see
my
Godzilla.
robe
You will see
Mhm.
Godzilla
Yes.
-1. Yes.
and
Please.
all of that
Thank
good
you.
stuff. All right.
Mhm.
For Denise Tapscott,
Mhm.
Mark Abbott, Kirk Johnson,
Works on his computer.
and I'm Stephen Van Patten.
Godzilla
And-
twerking in that, right?
We love you. No, the sequel.
Thank you. Okay.
That's gonna be Godzilla the Downbeat.
Oh my stars! He's not gonna stop laughing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Can't take you nowhere. That's right, Mark. Yeah.
Hey, Kirk, one last time. One last time. Tell him why you mad, son.
You made Mark come out of his chair.
Because Godzilla got a BBL.
Oh my god. Desecrating my favorite monster. Ah!
You got a monster BBL. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please close us out, Steve. Please, Steve.
Please close us out. Pretty please a sugar on top.
All right, that's it. That's all I got. Later. Oh wait, I hit the wrong damn button. Hold on.
Oh, that collab with Godzilla and King Kong. Oh my god.
Don't stop. Get it. Don't stop. Get it. All right. That's it.